One dark night while we were all in bed, Cow kicked it over, winked her eye and says, gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight, actually today. Holy moly, folks. Well, anyway, first of all, welcome to Wistful Vistas, located here in beautiful suburban San Diego, California. And our heat wave continues on. We're actually supposed to have rain on Saturday, which is unheard of anyway, but today we're about 97, 98 degrees. And what that's done for yours truly, Gary L. Cooper, the people's friend, is that it's kept me in the garage in the house. I'm not even out golfing. I went over to the gym a couple of times this week, but other than that, and that's air conditioned. Other than that, I'm not. I went out on the bike last week, and it was like riding into the open mouth of a hairdryer. It was just, there's no relief out there. So in the interest of safety and my own health and sanity, we're going to be doing some in the garage vlogs. Now this one's going to continue on in that series I'm doing on my new e-bike, which I point to over here, and which of course you can't see in this frame. Perfect, you're not supposed to do that on a vlog. But so the e-bike came with a saddle, obviously, to ride on. The saddle that it came with, whoa, we almost lost the bike. The saddle that it came with was, shall we begin anew? Yes, let's do. So the saddle that it came with was the one in my left hand. That would be stage right. And it is a Wittkop, V-E-N-E-C. That's the saddle that it came with. And as you can see, it's pretty thin. There is some padding on it. The saddle that I have purchased to replace it is in my right hand here, which would be stage to your left. And it is a product called a Medicus. And you can see there's quite a bit more padding on it. It's quite a bit wider, quite a bit more padding. And there's a feature in the center of it. And if I point it out here, you'll be able to see it. Here's what I'm talking about. Has these vents that are supposed to scoop a little air up and send them over to your private parts and make it a little more palatable on the ride, especially on days like today. So it's thicker, quite a bit more padding on it, and it has that relief area with the cool air vents. Now, what I've discovered, there's two ways to mount bicycle seats on bicycles, E-type or otherwise. One is called a candle mount. I would have called it a post mount. Anyway, that's what the instructions say with the Medicus. And the other is a sort of a sleeved mount. And I'll show you that as we go along. Not there yet, so stand by and wait for that. Opened the box. Here's the instruction sheet. Oh yeah, oh well. And I read through them thoroughly. And here's the box that the Medicus comes in, nicely packaged, and the high points are anatomically optimized saddle for all current sport and trekking bikes, specially developed anatomical Medicus 5-zone design, seat area raised padding, no pressure area, which is a good thing because if you're bouncing off and down that seat on trails, it can get interesting. All right, we're recording. I don't know exactly what I got on that last time. What an error. Okay, anyway, here's the mount that the Medicus seat will go on, and it'll take either a tubular mount that goes through here or rail mount like the Wittkop Medicus seat has. And as you can see here, there's some deep tents that allow you to more or less precisely locate it along the axis here of this, and that is so that you can be, I guess, set in the right position for maximum downforce on the pedals. Now, one thing to note, this bicycle, one of the very nice features of this Cube Stereo Pro 140 is that it has what's called a dropper post. This post goes up and down with the use of a lever on the handlebar, and that allows you to get yourself in position for whatever riding you might be doing at the time. But I pre-checked it's going to fit. It's not too exciting to see. There's two 5mm Allen bolts under here. You can see them here. I don't know if it'll also pick it up, but you can also see me sweating. But those two 5mm are what tighten this upper plate down on the lower plate. So I'm going to put that little devil on there right now. Could be using a power tool to do this, but one of the reasons I don't use power tools on fine parts like this is because you're really not tuned into how much force you're applying at any one time. So that's there. By the way, there was already some Loctite on these screws from the bike manufacturer, so I think they'll be all right. Okay, there she is. She's installed, ready to go for a quick test ride as promised. We're going to take this rig outside and go for a quick test ride. Hope you'll ride along with me. So did I mention it was hot outside? It's actually a little cooler outside because there's a slight breeze going and giving me a little ventilation here. So it's installed. I'm going to run it down to the end of the block and give it a ride, and I'll keep up a running dialogue here as we go. In those tender areas. Whoa, and we're back. Oh, I forgot to show you. Let me show you. That's one of the reasons I almost fell down. That. Let's do that again. Let me go back and come back around and do a better dismount for the world there. Jeez, that was terrible. I didn't drop the post. Here's a car coming this way. All right, we're going to go right in here. This time I'm going to try not to screw up the dismount. Is the camera running? Yeah. Dropper post. Dropper post at work. Drop it all the way up. Take it back up there. Okay, we're recording. I did a little adjustment to the seat. I'm going to give it another little trip down the block. This time you might get a little better picture of me coming and going. The dropper seat is down, so I can get on her real easy. Hear a car coming. Let's let that car go. Let's let that car go. Let's let that car go. What are they waiting? Well, I guess they were waiting for me to come flying out of the driveway at them. Dropper seat up. Taking the turn. A lot more cushion there. A lot more cushion. Dropper post goes down. Gary goes down. Gets off the bicycle without falling all over himself. So, 2 thumbs up. Let's see, could we do it? 2 thumbs up for this product. Much more comfortable seat, and going to be leading to some more trail rides. One of these, hopefully over the next little while, I'll put a camera on the front of it, depending upon my physical condition, and I'll take you out there for a ride. We'll do some trail riding together. Doesn't that sound exciting? And oh yeah, we got motorcycle stuff to do too. All right, take care out there. Stay cool.